Hello, I just want to put it out there before the video starts that this video is going to be more different from any other video I have ever made so far yet. And I heavily advise that if you came to seek some sort of entertainment out of this, I have tried, all right? I have tried to make it as entertaining as possible, but it is mainly to spread the message, all right? Without a further ado, enjoy the video. Sorry if there are not too many edits in this one, but you will have to have an attention span of some sort to watch this video. Now let's get to it. Hello guys, hello RodSquad. I just wanted to say that I have not been uploading, all right? And that's for a very good reason, you know? Like, I've really just been trying to get in tune with myself, in tune with the upper Christ consciousness, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been really trying to get my spirit to where it has to be in order for me to actually put my ideas and my creativity onto reality, all right? Because I know I'm going to make it one day. I know I'm going to make it on YouTube one day. I know that it's nothing to really worry about. I'm just on a road to ascension spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone denies their spirits nowadays, and everyone accepts their humanity. And it's just, if you want to go about the journey of destruction to your entire being, you know, your physical body, your spiritual body, your mental body, everything, right? Then just go ahead and keep on living as a human, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry if that sounded terrible. I'm sorry if that sounded like very scary in a way, but I'm just saying, like, I am here being the messenger upon you that this is your sign. Like, you literally need, everyone, all of us need to get in touch with our spirits, because we're literally deceived on a daily basis, and we're literally put on lower vibrations and we don't even know it. All right. Like, we have to evolve past what we are right now, because correct. I can see through the souls of the many, and it's truly a terrifying sight to bear when you realize that these people know that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing spiritually. You know, it's like, that's why laziness exists. It's our minds tuning into the lower echelons of vibrations, like the lower echelons of thought. We all have the divine knowledge that we think we don't have. And it's our job to maintain our spirit in order to keep our body and our mind in tune with our spirit, because we're constantly in a spiritual war. Like, we are constantly in a spiritual war. I just want everyone to know that.
Because you are the special.
And I just want everyone to apply that, because quite literally, right? You could have the knowledge beyond any comprehension, beyond any modern day man. You could have the knowledge of an ancient wizard, all right, an ancient shaman, anything, right? Whatever or whoever you deem wise, the wisest in your eyes. You could be having the knowledge of literally Einstein himself, Nikola Tesla. It's all inside of you.
And so is everyone.
You just have to tune into the higher vibrations of existence, because
the prophecy is made up, but it's also true. It's about all of us. Right now, it's about you.
Constantly, we're always just stimulated in the modern day. We're stimulated to the point where we forget that our divinity is the entire reason why we're even here in the first place. We're fighting a spiritual war.
And you still can change everything.
Like literally, they're waging war upon our souls, and we must be so careful to combat it all. All right. Like, I know I sound crazy, like tinfoil hat theorist guy, but you must relinquish yourself of any devotion of pride within you to really incur this message upon your soul. Like, we as humans are literally brainwashed. We're literally brainwashed. They wash away our brains with ideologies that aren't ours. They brainwash us into perceiving false realities on a daily basis. We literally live in a fixed point of time, and our consciousness is the ability to see through that point of time. You see, my consciousness right now, I'm at a point where my divine spirit is going down upon my physical shell to deliver this message. Like literally, like you might think I'm crazy for saying that. Yes, I could see why. All right. But you must tune out the lower vibrations. Sure, I don't have a title of age. I don't have a title of any sort of preacher or anything of that manner. But that shouldn't negate the ability to partake within the wisdom that I'm trying to bestow upon you guys. Because literally, we are so prideful. And we think that in our minds, our identities, right, that so on and so forth source is a good basis to ground my knowledge in. But in reality what true reality is, all right, is knowing everything already deep within your soul, all right? God is with you. God is within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. And we're constantly in the battle of these lower vibrations that we don't ever get to achieve the consciousness that was set upon us for the higher vibrations. Like Christ himself came to deliver a message, not a philosophy, not a religion, but quite literally a message for our souls. Like a way to truly tap into our divine selves. And on a day-to-day basis, the more we think negatively, the more we waste our time upon fictional, like actual fictional circumstances, then the more we will be drawn away from the source. All right? Because we have to understand that, in a way, simultaneously, everything is but isn't ours. If you can understand what that means, then God bless you. But we just have to truly understand that we are one consciousness within Earth. Earth, as in the ground and the solid mass that we reside on. Like, you can think the earth is any shape whatsoever you choose it, right? But it's more so the idea that you fixate your attention upon that makes it the realist. That's why there's constant quote-unquote evidence of flat or round earth. It doesn't matter. Okay, back to what I was saying, right? It doesn't matter what ideology you have of the world, okay? Of anything of the earth. What matters most is fixating your attention upon your spirit. And everything else that you desire will follow you. Alright? when we operate on higher vibrations, anything that we so desire will come to us. We must deny our human nature, our human lust, our human anger, our human hunger, our human ways of ideology that we've been taught about, our human qualities that ground us in a bad way to reality. Because, like, we literally overstimulate ourselves, and we literally feed ourselves poison on a daily basis. Like, especially through our eyes. Our eyes eat for our brain. Our eyes eat for our brain with what we see. And knowing this, we still choose to look upon things in a dirty manner. When we operate on a high vibration, we're able to destroy those thoughts and think of something in a pure childlike manner that we once had as a pure soul. Like, excuse me, but we literally are allowing the demons to breach within our souls through the music we play, through the videos we watch, through the countless entertainment that we fixate our brain upon. It is literally all a distraction. Video games, movies, entertainment, all of it. Even my video right now. Except I would say my video is tenfold beneficial for your divine self than watching, I don't know, maybe someone play a freaking game or someone talking about a movie. You know what I'm saying? It is only when you get to the capacity of your highest vibrations that you will be able to see the source within all things, including entertainment. It is when you deny yourself of these daily pleasures that you'll truly see the truth in it all. Because God did not put us here to sit down and watch a movie and watch a reality that isn't our own reality. We have the own movie, it's inside of our bodies. We have the own movie, it's our own journey. We have our own video game, it's our own life. We have our own choices, our own free will. But we're constantly deceived into believing that we're quite literally not what we see on our glass boxes made to reflect light. Ancient civilizations like Egypt have taught that sun gazing and moon gazing and anything to do with the real climate, you know what I'm saying? Anything to do with the real physical world, life, right? It is there to benefit us. And we're constantly taught to not look at the sun. We're constantly taught to stay inside at night. Like, we are literally so enshrouded in sin that we've made it a danger to go out at night. We made it so based in human, the modern day human knowledge that we can't look at the sun because it'll damage our eyes. If the sun were so damaging to our eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you believe all I'm saying is nonsense, then I will have to elaborate in a lower vibrational term for you to understand. I'm sorry, but that's just truth, alright?
Oh no, this can't be.
Y'all gon' meet me y'all gon' make me. Let me show you how to scratch it. Either way, destiny still arrives.
The truth, all right? But anyways, as I was saying, let's not fixate ourselves within the negative reality. Let us fixate ourselves in the positive reality, all right? Because when we choose to perceive our world in a positive manner, we have all the power. Nothing can bound us. Everything is within our grasp. Everything is in our reach. We just have to choose whether or not we want to clench our fist upon what we desire. It's as easy as that, all right? Now, this video is just a reflection of another man's video, because I've honestly been on the spiritual life for almost my whole life. I've been so passionate about trying to get closer to God, trying to get closer to the source, trying to understand divine knowledge sent to us through hieroglyphs, through media, through books, through movies, through everything. Everything within our vision, everything within our ears, everything within our senses is a divine message from God. And it's how we choose to perceive it that the message is unfolded. We are deceived into believing that, all of our knowledge stems from school. All of our knowledge should stem from school. All of our knowledge is deeply rooted within our identity, within what quote-unquote Rod knows, what quote-unquote, so on so forth knows. But when you bound yourself to saying, oh, I know this, I know that, I don't know this, I don't know that, you're denying the upper consciousness within yourself to truly begin to understand everything. Now, understanding everything isn't the goal, all right? The true goal is understanding to the point to where you can truly love with the deepest and the most powerful crevices of your heart. The most profound and the most blessed means of living is accessed to where you have to soften your heart. You have to soften your heart. You have to almost see everything as your creation. See everything as what you love. As if it was your own son, or as if it was your own daughter. As if literally God made it for your viewing. So long as you remember that God made it, you must give every glory, every honor, every bestowment to God, because we might want to think, oh yeah, dude, this material was so good. Like, dude, this movie was so good. It was made by James Gunn. He's so amazing. James Gunn was just blessed by God. Either blessed by God or rooting some sort of divine knowledge from the upper echelons of vibrations and source. When you're able to tap into your higher self, your divine self, your intelligent self, you're tuning in your brain to that radio station almost, to that upper echelon of thought. That's why they made the physical radio. They want us to believe that only through the radio can we hear vibrations and thoughts and music and podcasts. No. We can tap into everything positive through our collective, through our own selves, through our own thoughts. That's why they say bipolar people are so spiritually powerful. It's because we're able to be on so many levels of vibrations that we know almost all the thoughts that are potentially in our head. We could tune into the lowest of the low, and we could tune into the highest of the high. And that's why people will seem schizophrenic when they're at the highest of the high. They just see the truth for what it is. And when they say the world is not really what it is, we call them crazy. We call them crazy for denying the world that we built from the knowledge of the people that want to control us. Now, with all that being understood, with all that being said, I hope that everyone is able to tune into their highest vibrations, because my identity on YouTube so far, it's only been about skits and games and entertainment and whatnot. But I just want to put it out there that I haven't been uploading. Okay, I understand that I haven't been on the YouTube grind as I've been on the spiritual grind. But because I'm putting my spirit in the right place, I'm giving myself more the ability to hopefully grind on YouTube. Because I really want to make good content for you guys, all right? I really want to make, the best that I could offer within my videos. I really want to make everybody happy when they watch my videos. I really want to make everyone attuned into the highest vibrations that are possible, all right? A lot of the things in the world are made for us to be drawn away from our divinity, our holy selves, And when we constantly are in that vibration, in that tune, then we are literally self-sabotaging ourselves. There's a reason why they push out all of these negative things in the media, and they never put good things into our enlightenment. Literally. Hold on, give me a moment, guys. All right, back to what I was saying. All right, we are literally distracting ourselves. We are literally stupiding. We're literally lowering our consciousness for the sake of other people, for ourselves to deem ourselves in a way that we quote unquote fit in to society. That's why schools are put into our system, That's why schools are just one giant humiliation ritual. The highest vibrational people in school are probably the people that we don't bother to understand. It's either them or the people that understand everyone on a spiritually blessed basis, that they resonate with everybody. There is almost no in between when it comes to the highest vibrational people. That's what I took notice upon. And I truly just want to put it out there, once again, that you must nourish your spirit. You must nourish your body with the Elden ways of cleaning and of living. They did not spoil their eyes with constant telling a vision. They're programming our thoughts to literally be on such a low vibration. Like, I could go on and on and on and on all day about this, but I don't want to make a long video for the world, because everyone knows nowadays attention span is something that has been lost due to our carelessness. Like, you ever remember those studies that there's certain attention spans of goldfishes and whatnot long ago? We've come to the point where we surpassed our lowest vibration of attention to the point where we cannot even pay attention to something longer than a goldfish can. We all have the attention spans of goldfish. That's why they put it in our food, goldfish. You know what I'm saying? They don't blatantly hide it from our eyes. They tell us. Like, bro, I wish I could go on all day about this, but if you really want a divine source of knowledge, don't listen to me. Listen to Christ and really understand what he was trying to say in its fullest truths. All right. For me, I feel like that the Bible is the best when you read everything deeply upon what Jesus says. All right. You could skip the stories about Jacob and Esau, skip the stories about Exodus, the Pharaoh and Moses and Aaron. You could skip all of it, because all of it, in a way, is there to put Jesus Christ. The name Christ means Christos in Greece, all right? Christos in Greece means to have divine knowledge, to be awakened, all right? And when we ignore Christ's words for all these other happenings and stories, right? We have to put Christ first, all right? Once we fully understand Christ and God, then I say we should go back and read those stories of the Bible so we could deeply have an understanding of what God's purpose in it all was. Because stories in the Bible have a means of repeating themselves like history repeats itself. It's the greatest story ever told. Like, it will constantly repeat itself like our own lives. We just have to be like Jesus so that we could be a player in the system. We have to put our consciousness upon a higher echelon so that we could be more than pawns in the game that they play. I just want everyone to know that. Now, if you watched this video the whole way through, you were meant to receive this message. You were meant to perceive it in the best way that you can. All right. Now, I just hope that you guys really picked up everything that I said, and I really hope that you realize that everything is not weaponized against you. Everything isn't made to harm you. Everything isn't here to destroy you. Rather, it's to almost silence you, all right? Because we are so divine and we're so distracted. We just need to fixate our attention upon our spirits. That's all I want to say. Focus your attention upon your spirit. With that being said, you guys have a blessed day, RodSquad. I am honestly so blessed to even have like 77 subscribers. I'm so blessed to even have this kind of base. You know, I'm saying, I just want to give thanks to you guys. I want to give thanks to God, you know. And I just really want to express that we all have to get right with ourselves, all right? We all have to get in tune with our divine natures. With that being said, have a blessed day. I love you. God loves you. Stay holy, stay blessed. See you guys in the next one.
Everybody think that you vibrate low when you think bad thoughts, right? You're not vibrating low when you think bad thoughts. You vibrate low when you pay attention to bad thoughts and you act on them.
You act on them.
Yeah. So you vibrate high. You can think all the bad you want. I'm thinking about you right now, Bob.
Why?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about you.
What?
All the time.
Like,
all the time I think about taking your life.
like what?
You ain't gotta worry about it. I never do it. Right? I vibrate high. Right? But if I vibrate low, yeah, I'll shoot you in your...
What are you even thinking about that for, though?
Yeah, because it don't matter what I think. My thoughts not my own. Something want me to kill you. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, that's what I'm telling you. My thoughts are not my own, so I don't pay attention when they tell me to kill you, because I know I ain't finna kill you. Right? But a lot of people pay attention. Right?
And they act on it.
Yeah.
I will share my thoughts with you, but you,
I already can read them.
what I'm thinking is.
Yeah. Listen, I don't think you understand, right? If everybody's thoughts are not in their head, everybody think they are. Thoughts are vibrations. They're frequencies. Right? So I can tap into those. Like radio stations. Right? You tune in to one, I could tune into them all. So like a bipolar
What
person.
am I tuned into?
I ain't gonna tell you all that.
Because you don't know.
I do know.
Which one is
I know everything. So like a bipolar person. They're the smartest people in the world.
No, they're not.
That's what I'm on, because they could be all realities at the same time.
Earning money?
Nah, they can say, why you worry about what I'm burning? Why you worry about what I'm doing? Why you worry about what I do?
My lighter back.
Nah, come on, gang, you ain't getting this lighter back. It's mine now.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what that make you? Good?